What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at console cheats. No, we are not talking about a Cronus, we're not talking about a Titan 2, we are not talking about a strike pack that you fit to the back of your controller. What we are talking about here today is none other than Aimbot being used in console games. And it is a Call of Duty game, and it is definitely 100% without a shadow of a doubt Aimbot. So let's crack on with the video. So we're about to take a look at a video from Blackout from a YouTuber by the name of Minor Hobo Joe. So I will link his original videos in the description below for anyone who wants to go and take a listen to what he had to say. For now, I have muted it because I want to pay attention to the gameplay itself whilst giving my explanation surrounding it. As you all will be aware, when it comes to the older Call of Duty titles like Blackout, you know, and previous games that are on console, people are able to jailbreak the older consoles to actually run things like aimbot and wall hacks and flying cheats and many other different cheats for those games. So possibly what we're about to see now from Minor Hobo Joe is a compilation of somebody locking onto enemies throughout the game. Maybe we'll skip it forward a little bit to when he actually lands. I'm guessing he died to the cheater and decided to just spectate on. Okay, so this is the moment where he's died himself. We're not going to see a kill cam, maybe we are. No, he's just decided to start spectating. You see an instant lock on then. It's very strange to see this, knowing full well that it's on console, knowing that, you know, how the guns recoil and things work back in Blackout. You know, he's running around with a Titan at the moment. Big LMG. It's changed now, what's that, the Grau? Or Grav, I think they called it in this one. But just pay attention to how he's locking onto enemies. This is literally on console. Like, look at that. That's Aimbot, 100% without a shadow of a doubt. But hey, listen, I mean, that's just how Diaz Biffle shoots, isn't it? Right? I'm not saying that's Diaz Biffle playing Blackout, by the way, but what you are seeing is blatant Aimbot. Zero recoil, not even the slightest adjustment whatsoever. It's locking on and tracking perfectly. The guys are obviously stood still in that moment, so he's literally just lasering people. I want to see some like snaps and tracking. We've already seen one prime example of tracking where the guy was jumping through the air. Now we're seeing a couple more here as well, just locking on. You can tell as well, by the way, that there are bullets missing throughout that. Obviously the enemy's running left and right, not wondering, like obviously wondering what on earth's going on here. And bullets are missing in between. He just locked on through the window there. You could see a little snap. But the question is, how many times were people doing this back in Blackout, or how many scripts were running to allow people to have anti-recoil that looked like this, right? There are so many things that were being used back then that we just weren't clued up about, right? How many people had their PS4 jailbroken back then and were running scripts like this? And you just thought they were better because guess what? We were on console, and not many people in the console, you know, player base really truly understood how aimbot and wall hacks worked, because it was predominantly a PC thing. Now, of course, there are a community of people out there who understand like jailbroken consoles and obviously running them for fun and so on. But the competitive scene now in Call of Duty has gotten a hell of a lot more worse because there are that many people competing for large sums of money that they're willing to take chances and risks. Now, this guy's just trolling with him at the moment, doing a little emote, which, by the way, I do believe they need to bring emotes back to Battle Royale. So let's carry on now from here. We've skipped forward a little bit to skip the emote. And again, just peeks to the left and gets the kill. So now that guy has obviously got the win there, placed 36th and so on. But one thing I want to point out, just before this, how many kills was he on? 21 kills. Now the world record for solos was 31, I believe, or 32, I believe, in the end. You have to remember, this is back when 100 people were on the map, but this cheater who's clearly rage hacking, who can cross-map shoot, has only got 21 kills. Now we've got another video here that we're going to react to as well. This is definitely another cheater, clearly locking on. You've seen the snap there. This one seems more apparent, like, because of the snaps that are occurring where it's going from one enemy to the next. But there are multiple instances. I mean, let's face it, like, he's got absolutely zero knowledge of these enemies being around, okay? And for some reason, he's able to laser people like that. But this is like multiple instances of aimbot being in use. The only thing that I wonder is, obviously, the person spectating the cheater. I'm not sure if that was sped up or whether that was speed hacks. We don't know. But the person spectating the cheater seems to have multiple clips from different games by the looks of it. It could be staged, who knows? The guy's moving fast. I don't know whether it's sped up again. Quite possibly sped up. No visuals whatsoever, just lasering people through the corn. He's just dancing around in the storm. By the way, bring back storm damage the way it was in Blackout. Like, you could literally be in the storm and just heal up, like, throughout. Now if you're in the storm in Warzone, you're like dead, let's be honest. Can't last very long. So this is actually a video we've covered in the past on a previous video, and I just wanted you guys to be aware that the example we were showing today in the last part of the video, it's not the only time that we've seen console cheats happening. Now this guy's very blatant with it. You see the lock on again there, and it happens over and over. So how many people are still playing Blackout now and cheating with a jailbroken PS4? So with that being said, the question is, how long until the PS5 gets jailbroken? How long until people are able to actually cheat in Warzone 1 on console? Or is it already happening now? We've already seen multiple instances of people looking like they're using wall hacks in console lobbies. We used a prime example recently with Barbecue Penguin from Facebook Gaming. I'll link his channel in the description below, where he actually died to somebody whilst playing with crossplay turned off, and the guy was clearly tracking him through the rocks, and it was painfully obvious. Was tracking him, dip behind the rocks with no visuals, pops up, fires a rocket and kills him. And with that being said, I do believe that it is a possibility that PlayStation 4 has been jailbroken, or the PS5 has been jailbroken on Warzone 2, and people are able to use cheats on that game. I'm still paying attention to it, but if you guys come across anything that you think looks like an aimbot snap or wall hacks in use on a kill cam, or when you spectate someone and you have got crossplay turned off on PlayStation, send me some clips over, because I will definitely pay attention to them, and I will definitely be looking further into this problem. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you did enjoy today's video, smash that thumbs up for me. And guys, if you're new around here, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. And guys, if you want to contact me, like I said before, with any information regarding console cheats, or if you believe a streamer is cheating, hit me up over on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. And one last thing before we go. A big shout out to apexpcs.co.uk for sending me out this amazing gaming rig. And if you guys want to get your hands on a PC like this, head over to apexpcs.co.uk. If you want to buy a pre-built gaming rig, then head over. They have got so many options. But not just that, they sell individual components. If you need a new case, a new CPU, a new GPU, or even a monitor, keyboard and mouse, head over and check it out. And guys, for those of you who are business minded, for those of you who don't just play video games, they also sell business office PC builds too. And for those of you who are quite picky like me, you can send a custom build request and they do get back to you really quick. So guys, if you're in the market for a new PC, this is the place to be. apexpcs.co.uk. The link is in the description below. And don't forget, use code BBB20 at checkout to save £20.